Hello again, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of AGAHG Glassware because this is John's favorite brewery Heller Troom, the makers of the finest line of beer known to mankind on planet Earth, Schlenkerla. The only other beers, in my opinion, that even came close in terms of smoked beers were the brewery Smoking Wood, which they made years ago. They stopped making them. They came out at around 11% for the first batch, and then they were 13 and 14% as they evolved. Really bold imperial porters, really smoky, really barbecuey, really almost like charcoaly. Now, this brewery, Heller Troom, making the Schlenkerla line of beer, which means walking with a gait or like a limp, is they're more session, more traditional. They're all beechwood smoked on the main line. They malt their own grains, which they sprout their own grains. They they lager or dry their own beechwood from local forests for 2 to 3 years, I believe, outside their brewery in big, enormous stacks, many feet high, like 1 or 2 stories high. They're enormous stacks of wood out there. They lots of smoking going on there. But as I was saying, they're typically traditional, lower alcohol. The Märzen 5.1% today. Not my favorite. My favorite's the Erbach, but they're both beechwood. That's a 6.5% the Erbach. The Weizen and the Fastenbier are also beechwood smoked. Now the Doppelbock is called Eiche or Eiche. I'm not good at German, but Eiche would that's oak. Now that's an 8% Doppelbock, and very recently, within the last year or two, it was I think the last 2 years, they introduced one called Weichel, which is uh, the name of a river in Poland, and that particular river has an area that certain cherry trees grow, sour cherry trees that they used to smoke that rot beer, which is a red lager, a rot beer, and then a Schwarzbier. They make a black lager with alderwood. But they're mostly lighter in alcohol. The two highest are like I said, the Erbach 6.5, and the Doppelbock is 8. Now they're all wonderful for desert island, especially if they're free. And this brewery is very traditional, as I said, and it's never going to go out of business because I'm going to probably keep them in business myself. This is a must-have brewery on planet Earth. Everybody buy this. We cannot let this beer go away. So, anyways, this glass we're going to talk in detail about. Here we're going to take a little bit of a closer look at some of the details and different types of mugs that Schlenkerla has. There's only one of their mugs as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I'm aware of, that I don't own, and I could have owned it, but it seemed like it was a lot to ship because I already had a full box coming from Germany. Some of these mugs you're going to see aren't available in America. Some of them are. Some of the ones that aren't available, or as far as I'm concerned, they're not available. They look very similar, but there's certain features that are different. I'll explain here. So this mug on their website, this tall mug, a little bit more slender than the barrel one they have, is on their website what you're supposed to drink the Märzen out of. This one has a lot of these ridges here. They're 3D. They protrude on the inside of this mug here. And we have a nice little handle. Perfect size. This is 0.4, like the 0.4 liters. That's a 40 centiliter, just like the Kronbacher mug I recently did. Very wonderful glass. Now this glass in particular, it's funny because it's on their website, like I said, to be used with the Märzen. But as far as I've ever any experience, any history that I've seen ordering stuff, buying stuff, seeing stuff online, this is not available in North America, at least in the United States of America. I bought this from Germany. Move it this way here. This is the one that you could buy online. Be United's website, the importer that brings this brand into this country, and then they further break it apart by going into different distributors, importing distributors. So they sell, and then they sell to stores, and then you buy from the stores. That's how that works in America. And this is just it's still a beautiful, it's a wonderful, they're all beautiful. It's just different. So this one is on their website for the Fastenbier, another lager. Might be for different ones too. But yeah, this one has that barrel look, and it's got the ridges going straight down there. See that? Beautiful. And this is actually a ½ liter right there. And then these other two, we'll bring the glass out of the equation here. We're going to put some, bring that glass out. We're going to bring some of these out. Now, these two, I have my little lid here for when you're outside. This is ordered. I don't know how easy these are to get. This was ordered from Germany. There's two different types of these, two different designs rather. And these fit all of their glasses. Anything that they have, this will fit on. That's what it said on the website. It was designed for anything that doesn't have the lid, such as this, and the glass one doesn't have the lid. The glass one looks essentially like that, kind of sort of like the other one without a logo. There's no screen printed logo on it. This right here is beautiful though. Carved wooden cover. And so these essentially are the same. This even has the dimples where it would have this hookup right here to secure this steel for the flip top on this one with the hop cone that's already comes built in with this one here. And these are both ½ liter stoneware mugs here. And beautiful logo as always, the Schlenkerla logo. And this one is available on Be United's website. This one is not. This one I had to get straight from Germany. So to get the one that doesn't have that top, you got to pretty much order it. As far as I'm aware, what I did was that's the only place I ever saw it for sale. So let's get to drinking some smoke beer, guys. And I'm back with the lovely pour here, and I have it filled to the brim because this is a 40 centiliter glass but a 50 centiliter bottle, as we said before. So let's see how this feels. Oh, it feels wonderful. I might just pound this one, guys. Oh, the smokiness is nice. Yeah, this one's underrated in my personal beliefs, because I just don't, I like the Erbach. I just like that intense hit. But this is a great session beer. You could just pound these. There's only just over 5%. Now I'm just really thirsty and I want a beer. And this is a beautiful glass. And as I was saying in the video, this is, as far as I'm aware, only in Germany. So you could order right from their website if it's not alcohol. I'm liking the way that feels, guys. I'm liking the way it's drinking. I've drank out of this a lot. Really balanced mug. Look at that. Oh my God, the angles. Beautiful. I love the angles, guys. I don't know what else to say about this. I think I'm going to cut it now because I'm just going to enjoy the shit out of this.